it's Kathy and welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to talk about how to wear makeup when you use a face mask all day long. Let's go ahead and get started. So friends, as you may or may not know, I am a registered nurse, and to go to work I have to wear a face mask and a face shield actually. But you know, outside of work, then if you go to, when I go to the grocery store or church, everybody has to wear a face mask, right? So today we're going to talk about how to wear makeup when you're wearing a face mask to work or to go do errands. The simple answer is, my recommendation is not to wear foundations and blush and lipstick. And the reason for that is because when you're wearing a mask, it kind of smudges on the side. And you don't want that because masks are supposed to be kind of reused for the next day. So you want to make sure it is clean. So in reality, you really just want to have some type of an eye makeup, and that should be enough. You can beautify your eyes, and that should be enough because no one else can see the rest of your face except for your eyes, right? So ladies, let's go ahead and beautify our eyes, right? So let me just show you some of the items that I use, the different face masks that I use. So this one is actually a cloth mask. I have several different cloth masks that I use, alternating whenever I do my errands. So these are they're soft and they are comfortable to wear. It's kind of hard to breathe because these are just the simple cloth ones. There's ones that I've seen out there which I don't have that are pretty much more of a cup, more sturdy, and it's not like too collapsible, like easily collapsible like this. And I think that one is better fitting or maybe more comfortable. The main important thing when you're wearing a mask is that when you put the mask on, you have to have some type of a breathing area in here. When you wear a cloth mask and you put that on your face, right? So like that. So when you breathe in, you see that? It is hard to do an all-day thing when you're wearing a cloth mask. And I only use this when I go do errands, when I go to the grocery store. It depends, and also maybe to match my outfit kinda. If you're walking at the grocery store and your breathing kinda increases because you're walking, right? And you're picking up produce and whatever. Sometimes it can be uncomfortable wearing a cloth mask just because it's so soft, and when you breathe in, you kind of see the cloth going in and out, right? And it may cause, or it may feel like you're suffocating. They're easy to use, they're washable, you don't have to dispose them and buy a new set, but it can be a little bit uncomfortable. So if you are the kind of person that may be claustrophobic or may have some respiratory issues, I wouldn't recommend this. Or maybe buy the ones that are a little bit more sturdier. They're cloth masks too, but they're a little bit more thicker and can give you that breathing space, and it's not like sucking it in your nose when you breathe in. But if you're wearing a makeup and you're wearing a cloth mask, your foundation will definitely smear your foundation and your lipstick, which is okay because you can wash this and you don't have to discard it, but you can wash it. But it's just not pleasing to the eyes when you see your foundations coming off and rubbing off on the cloth mask. But the good thing is that you can wash this and use it for the next day. So if you've made it this far on my video, go ahead and hit that like button, subscribe, and notification bell so you can get notified on my next video. Let's continue on. So let's move on to the surgical mask. The surgical masks are the ones that the medical personnel use when going to work. So I use this whenever I have to go to work, and I have to save it as much as I can if I want to, because it's still technically good. It still is. Not unless it's visibly soiled or it's just totally worn down, then you can go ahead and toss it away and replace it with a new one. So with the surgical mask, the top one is the one that has the kind of like the thin wire inside where you can mold on the bridge of your nose, but the bottom one doesn't have that, and it's stretchable. There you go. And this one hooks up to your ears, right? So when you put it on, let me just show you. Okay, so you hook it up on the ears, you mold this, okay. You do have some air that are going to be coming out from there and from here and from here. It's not totally fitting. I hope you guys can hear me. It can be muffled, right? So I'm talking right now, and you can see that over here in the middle, it doesn't have that sucking in and out, right? And it does give me this space. It gives me that space in between where I can breathe in and breathe out without feeling suffocated, right? So it is so much better than the cloth masks. Now, for makeup, it will smudge on the side. So I am wearing a light foundations right now and some blush for the purposes of this video. But when I go to work, I don't wear any foundations at all. I just put my eyebrows and a little bit of eyeshadow and some mascara, not the falsies, but just regular mascara on my eyelashes. And then I'm done for my makeup for the day. I'm going to work because I don't want my foundation smudging over here, right? So on my break, I do take it off and then put it back on when I'm done taking my lunch. So when I take it off, you'll see the smudge of foundations on the side, which I don't really like. And so I prefer not just to wear foundations or blush or lipstick on, which I think it's really fine because, you know, wearing this, the masks, you have that moist that are coming out of your mouth, and it bounces off, and then the moisture goes back to your facial skin. It's more sanitary if you don't put foundations on. But if you do, that's okay. That's your preference. I'm just telling you that I wouldn't recommend putting foundations and blush and lipstick on, like a colorful lipstick. All right, the next item that I do want to show you is the KN95. There you go. So KN95, these are made in China, and it does have that metal thing right there on the top that should sit on the bridge of your nose. The bottom doesn't have that, which indicates, because I've seen other people that have it backward, like upside down, and I'm like, that's not how you put it on. So you can see that there's that shape right here that maintains that shape where you can have the air, like the space in between your nose against the starting of the fabric, the starting of the mask. And it won't give you that suffocating feeling. So when you put it on, same thing, okay, there you go. Loop it on your ears and press it here to mold it around your nose. And it fits properly here, okay, and you shouldn't have any air coming out, okay. I am talking right now, and I'm perfectly comfortable because I can breathe out and I can breathe in. It's not totally like the same, but you don't see this part getting sucked in and out, right? Which means I'm able to breathe in and breathe out. It's so much better than this one, and it's super duper so much better than the cloth ones, okay? So as far as makeup, yes, it'll smudge, and I can already see the brown. Is that right? I can already see the brown, light brown smudge right here by the nose, by the nose bridge area, and that is coming from my nose right now when I took it off. So if you're wearing a foundations or a blush, you will see the smudge all over the corners of the mask, okay? And it's just not sanitary. Like I said, you know, if you want to reuse this for tomorrow, for the next day, you can. It's just that you have a makeup smudge that is never going to go away, and you don't want to wash this to clean it off, okay? The next item that I want to show you, the N95. So we've got, I believe this is 3M, more of industrial N95 that most of our industrial companies, warehouse, things like that, they use these type of masks before, but we do use them now too in the medical field, just to kind of help us out with supplies, right? So this is the good one that has the metal is outside, as you guys can see. It does have that foam over here to just protect you if the metal is kind of sharp outside, and it's like, you can see it molded really good, and you know that you have a pretty good airflow just within your mouth area, right? So you can breathe in comfortably. This thing is the one that goes on top of your head, and then another elastic one around your head. These things are okay, it's just that it messes with my hair when I go to work, right? But it gives you better protection. These are supposedly kind of N95 equivalent, but they're KN95. As far as safety, infection control, this is better than this one. As far as makeup, it will be the same thing. It'll smudge off on the side. So again, my recommendation is not to wear foundations, blush, or lipstick at all. So this one is the kind of the N95 that we used at a regular hospital setting. These come in different sizes, and if you work in an acute care setting, you will have to be fitted to make sure that you have the appropriate size for the N95. All right, so, and as you can see, I've used this one already, and you can see like a taint of my lipstick right there. Okay, so, well, in actuality, this gives me an indication that this is mine and not my husband's, right? So again, this gives you full protection, but if you're wearing a makeup, and I think I can see it here too, you can see the smudge of makeup right there, just a tad bit. And you want to reuse this, right? Because it's really not visibly worn or soiled or anything like that, but you want to preserve the life of these N95 masks. Another product came out, which is this one. It's another N95. So there you go. It has that metal component in here too, which should be fitting on the bridge of your nose to help you get fitted, and the two elastic bands that go over your head, and it gives you full protection too. And again, I can already, because I've worn this one, and I can see like the brown smudges here on the side, on the corners, from my makeup from prior usage. So there you go. So like I said, my recommendation is to not use any foundations, not use any blush, and maybe just a chapstick or something for your lips. So that is pretty much it. You guys can beautify, ladies. You can beautify your eyes, make your lashes fluttery like that, and put some colorful eyeshadow. Bonus on this video, I do want to touch base on the face shields. Face shields are very, very common out there now. The ones that I've used before is this one. This is really a cool design. It has, if you're wearing glasses, and it has that section there where you can wear your glasses, and then you can put this on top of that. This is what it looks like. It's so light, and you can move around, and you have air flowing from top to bottom, bottom to top. Of course, you don't want to use this just alone. You're gonna have to have a face mask and then a face shield. Now, this one actually is covered with, it's lined with a very thin film on the external and the internal, and I haven't removed it, and that's why you kind of see it as kind of smudgy or glazy, because it hasn't been taken off, the films. But if once I've taken them off, it'll be super clear. It's like there's nothing there at all. So I like this one. It's a sleek design, and it gives you more airflow. Another product that we've been using at work are these kind of like visor face shields. It looks like the visor hat, right? Like that. It's really a face shield. So there's a Velcro at the back that you just hook on. So let me go ahead and do this. These are really, really cute. And it's so sturdy, right? So when you put it on, so I'm gonna put the, so it's a Velcro. I feel like I'm Wonder Woman. All right, and then this visor actually goes down like that. And there you go. It's still open here. You're supposed to still have a mask on, and your mask should be there. And then if you're feeling hot and you just want to have a break from your visor, you can lift it up like that and kind of give you like a break, a breather break from the contraption device. I call them contraption device. So I love these face shields. They're super sturdy, and you can clean them easily, right? This is a good indication that you don't discard them right away after one-time usage. So there you go, friends. That is pretty much it. Let me know if you wear masks all day long at work and you are wearing foundations or blush or lipstick. Let me know how that is working out for you in the comment section below. And I hope you enjoyed this video. So don't forget to hit that like button, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can get notified on my next video. Bye, friends!